I see niggas buttholes in real life.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
You a booty player.
A booty player.
I don't got my hater blockers. Give me a second.
Oh yeah, logging out the haters. Go get your hater blockers. We'll wait. Because the show waits on Paris, so we'll wait. Okay, yeah, sure. Have a seat. Let's go. Yes, actually, that would actually be pretty cool if
I want to put some shades on.
Go get. All right, everybody's going to get shades now.
I want to be.
You got to block out the haters. Apparently, I said, wouldn't that be cool if we did a episode? Yeah, and it was just everyone else but us. Yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be cool. That'd be hilarious. Less pressure? No, I mean it'd be pressure on us to get her done.
Yeah, but I have no problem with bossing people around. Bossing my drunk self.
You said bossing your drunk self around is a hard task?
It's a hard ask.
Oh, hard ask.
Yeah, I said hard.
Heard.
We're fancy. We have a decanter. We don't want to promote any more alcohols without.
That's not even true.
Without getting paid.
Without getting paid.
This is how we moving now. You know what I'm saying? It's just clicking off. We see y'all out there promoting us, loving us. We love y'all back.
What are you talking about?
Our supporters.
Okay.
You don't believe in our supporters?
We probably have like 5.
What's those?
The fuck? Oh shit.
These is them.
That look like some 1980s. Put it on. Let me see.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
Can I do it?
Yeah, you could do it. Yeah. You can do it. Absolutely.
Henry supports me sometimes, but sometimes I feel like he supports me out of his humor.
What do you mean I support you out of?
I think he likes to give this notion that he's got my back, but it's mostly to get a good laugh for him. It's been occasion where that's happened.
That's crazy.
For real, and he's admitted it.
That's crazy.
So, he's like, I only said that because it was funny to me. So I'm sorry, but
yeah, but you never.
Wait, this shit started already?
Oh yeah, we've been started.
Oh shit.
But I feel like when I say things to you, you don't necessarily like take them. Well, at least you on the surface level, you just be like whatever.
Because I'm a man, Henry.
Okay, then. So what? So what's the problem?
My feelings. I cannot wear my heart on my sleeve.
That's not true. That's the
rule.
This is the era where men are supposed to speak up. Speak up.
Well, you can speak up to a woman. You can't speak up to other men hurt your feelings. That's gay.
Wow.
What? It's still gay telling your girlfriend she hurt your feelings, but telling a nigga he hurt your feelings.
I'd rather tell my man.
Fight him.
I'd rather tell my man.
Just fight him.
Yeah, I'd rather tell my homie than have to tell my girl. Like,
shit, she go have that chip forever, nigga.
Yeah.
She gonna be like, what?
Not gonna lie.
Shut up,
can't let
pussy.
her win. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna touch that shit. I just feel like that.
Oh my God. This nigga got a hole in his he cannot go anywhere without spilling some shit. He always spills something.
This is why I don't wear white. See,
well, he's not wearing white.
No, but I'm saying me.
Oh yeah, it's like a creamish color.
That shirt right there. That wouldn't last a day with me.
Oh, this? No. Yeah, no. That's why I don't like white hoodies or all white sneakers. I stopped buying all white ups because I'm not gonna be able to keep them clean at all.
My shit's gonna have like some base.
It's gonna be off white. It's not gonna be white.
Every white garment I've ever purchased, I ruined.
And when you say ruined, you mean like you couldn't get the stain out, or you mean like
because
it was just so.
You know how I hang out. When I'm hanging out, ain't enough time to go put some fucking bleach in it. By the time I get back home with me, it's too late.
Damn, some irreplaceable stains you got on there.
It's liquor, man.
Nah, you can't. Nah, there's no way. Well, how much liquor are you spilling on your shit? Damn.
Shit, you fucked up.
The whole cup? Shit. Every time?
I hope it's liquor.
Yeah, that's the right.
Because
Right.
if it was something else and that stain is still there, that's a problem.
That's what I'm questioning.
Yeah, I know where you're going with it.
Yeah. I'm curious as to what.
Bad pH.
Damn, that's crazy. Yo, where the fuck is this nigga? He's having a whole wardrobe change. Patty, the Project Prince. How did you manage to do that? Oh, okay. So you're upset.
You know what you should put on it? Put powder. You heard? It's right there.
You'll be okay. Yeah.
Well, I got that.
It's just Henny. It'll come out.
Right there.
Your hater blockers. Oh.
I'm back. Wardrobe malfunction. Sorry.
Okay. Welcome to another episode of the Dilfcast. Today, we got my man PJ, son of Percival, the Project Prince himself.
The loose lip bastard.
Yeah, can't hold a drink to save his life. Yeah.
Not the loose lip.
The loose lip bastard.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And we got Mr. Talentoso, if you didn't know so. All right. Today we're going to finish the topics that we didn't get to finish on the last one, but we're actually going to go through it. But before we do that, I had a story I wanted to share from some odd news that I think Paris would love to flame these niggas, and I would love his honest opinion about this.
I don't have opinions anymore.
Yes, you do.
Don't.
Okay, so diaper wearing adults looking for a safe space.
What are we talking about right now?
This is in New Hampshire. Just listen. So diaper wearing adults looking for a safe space to role play as babies can now head to the new diaper spa in Atkinson, New Hampshire, to cater to the needs of all diaper lovers. Set up by physician Dr. Colleen Murphy, the diaper spa seeks to serve all diaper-wearing individuals above the age of 21, looking for acceptance and care, or simply a safe space to engage in, quote, richly immersive experiences, end quote, that involve diapers. Now, the people of the town are upset because they think this is some sexual fetish shit. But the physician who created it, she insists that this is a way for people to deal with trauma.
Okay. Before you dive any deeper into this,
Yeah.
I've heard all of these here.
What, that people are wearing diapers?
People are wearing diapers.
Adults.
Adults are wearing diapers.
Yeah.
They don't need diapers. They're wearing them to cosplay babies.
Well.
Stop. They're wearing them to cosplay babies.
Uh-huh.
The people of New Hampshire, or the people who live in this town in New Hampshire,
Yeah.
they think
Mm-hmm.
that it's a sexual fetish.
Right.
And it's making them uncomfortable
Yes.
that they're bringing this into their town.
Yes.
Get over yourself.
Well, they said they're worried about the children.
Get over yourself.
So you think they should be allowed?
It's a closed door facility. Bro.
That's also true. Yes.
Mind your fucking business.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why they feel this way. It says some activities that they do there include playtime, story time, nap time,
right,
cuddle time, changing time. I don't know who's doing that, but coloring, nursery rhymes, and sing-alongs.
Okay.
So
what does this have to do with your child?
Wait again. This is for adults and children?
No, this is for adults.
I'm trying to figure out why
senior
you're
citizen adults?
No,
this is for grown adults, 21 plus, who want to cosplay as children.
That's not what they said.
Shut up.
Okay.
This is what the story is telling me. A bunch
Well,
of
yeah.
adults want to wear diapers. They want to cosplay as babies.
And they want to get wiped. That's a fetish.
That's a fetish.
Changing time.
Granted, it
Fucking
very well
These
might
people got
be,
a lot of money, right?
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to
It's
that.
possible. But
Ain't no broke. No.
right.
Nah.
How much
My
you think
point
it
is-
costs?
I don't know. I wouldn't know how to put a price on that. That's stupid.
It's stupid to you,
Nigga, I will put a diaper on right now and do whatever the fuck I want. Nobody can stop me from doing anything.
right? And then somebody else might look
Yeah,
at
but
you.
ain't nobody gonna be cleaning. You gonna be the crazy nigga running around doing whatever you want to do.
I'm find somebody clean me.
I'll find somebody.
Hey, you.
You.
It's just cheap, nigga. Go on Craigslist.
You know what?
That exists there.
I 100% believe it. 100%
I
believe
mean,
it.
I'm a firm believer. There's a market for everything.
Oh, you know what? Find a
Absolutely.
leaking bio bitch.
Change diapers for fun.
They take cash for anything.
How much you think it would cost for that sort of
It's
service?
probably too much if you got your LinkedIn bio bitch.
Yeah.
But Craigslist, nothing.
Nah, but I don't trust Craigslist
You
because
don't have to trust it. All you gotta do is trust that they're gonna do it.
no, because they might not.
Oh, they're gonna do it.
They might come to my house and just rob me or some shit.
What are you, some kind of pussy?
For getting robbed?
Yo, stop being a pussy.
I'm pussy for getting robbed. I went on Craigslist to find someone to change my diaper, and instead they came in here.
You'll get paid
And
when you
shanked me.
You should have been robbed.
Right? Yeah, you're right. I should have. You're right.
You'll get paid when you change my diaper.
Yeah, but they didn't come there to change diapers. They just made me think that. They just niggas.
Then you
What
should be
was it?
scared to do anything in life, Henry.
No, I'm
If you're
just scared to do
of
anything
getting
on
fucking
Craigslist.
zoned, nigga,
What
whatever
was
they
that?
do
What
on
was-
Craigslist, they can do anywhere.
What was the thing you spoke about not too long ago where you said there was dudes in other countries blackmailing dudes?
Oh yeah, the sexploitations. Yeah, where they'll bribe you and make you send them dick
if a
pics.
nigga's gullible enough to go on any media thing to say, "Yeah, I'm looking for somebody to wipe me down,"
Yeah, I mean,
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
he gotta come. He gotta get what's coming.
If
to
I-
him,
if I get-
or
if I get
be
sex exploited-
acceptable of what came to him.
you know what? I deserve that.
If I get sex exploited in a diaper, I'm gonna back down on all my
Damn, in the
aggressive
diaper.
all my aggressive intentions are gonna mellow down very quickly.
Very
imagine-
quickly.
Like,
you-
don't send
you
a picture of me in a
imagine, though?
diaper to my father.
Oh,
I'm gonna kill myself.
oh my god.
I die. This is the day I die. Thanks for murdering me.
The
Oh.
easy part is that he know he wouldn't ever do that. That's why it's easy. But imagine a person being mad.
But see, I would
afterwards.
do it to prove a
Like-
point, though.
To what do you mean to prove a point?
Like, I'll do it.
You'll wear the diaper?
Yeah,
And call
but don't call
a
my
service.
dad. But yeah,
What-
call service.
Are you gonna pee in the diaper?
I don't have to pee in it for you to change it. I just need a new one.
Wipe me down, mama.
I feel like for me to pee in it, now I'm disrespecting you.
Well, I mean that's what it's for.
Nigga, if I'm paying top dollar, what the amenities?
Yeah. I mean, if also it's disrespectful if you have them
I pee
change.
a lot. If I piss in a diaper, that shit might get so heavy it fall off.
Well, then they need to change you immediately.
Can I say what are the famous Percival lines?
What did I say?
What are we doing?
Yeah,
Right, what the fuck are we doing?
What are we doing?
But to get back to the point that I was trying to make,
yeah,
the citizens of this town have a
Mhm.
problem because they think it's a sexual fetish thing going on,
right.
and then it's child themed. It's 21 and over. Your children couldn't get in if they wanted to.
Right.
Shut up. Well, then again,
They're worried.
are the people into this pedophiles or have pedophilic?
Is that discriminatory to say that?
Is it? You like baby stuff? Are you pedophilic?
But that don't mean I like babies. I just like baby stuff.
Some might.
I like being a baby.
Some might. Some might hide that they like it.
I mean, it's not something you should be pretty open about.
But wearing a diaper around should be.
Yeah, it's harmless.
It is harmless.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything but wearing my diaper.
Right. So I mean, on face value, mind your business.
And that doesn't even mean I'm wearing a diaper and only a diaper.
Because then again,
I could just be wearing a diaper under my clothes and I look like a normal person.
No, that's not possible. All right, I'm going to tell you right now, that's not possible. Put a diaper on right now.
A diaper over your drawers?
Big booty ass nigga.
Hey, yo, Pamper Butt.
Well, then you'll be like, yo, you been doing squats, nigga?
No, I'm going to be like, yo, did you shit your pants? Why are you walking like that?
I'm like, look, I can't. Technically, I did. But
but I don't have to do anything about it.
Right.
Well, the smell of the room says otherwise. I don't know.
You need to go.
I need the max swing.
You need to get the fuck out.
That's what you need to do.
I don't care when this person's coming to change
we
you.
need
now.
the max swing.
Yeah. No, you need to wait for my changer to come and then I will leave.
You
In the meantime,
you and your changer can vacate the premises.
Yo, where do you lay as a man to get changed?
What
I'm
happens?
trying to picture you laying down as a grown ass man with your legs in the air.
What happens? What happens afterwards?
You got to get on at least a queen size bed.
Yeah. You do.
Right?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
There's no way you get
And lay down a beach towel. Like, if you change a baby, you put the baby towel down.
Yeah.
Then you put the baby down.
Right.
You start getting to work.
Yeah.
For an adult, you got to get on nothing less
Let me get the towel first.
nothing less than a full size bed.
Yeah.
You need a beach towel. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You need it to match the body.
Yeah.
No, but also you need a little more room to play.
Yeah.
So you need something bigger than a regular towel. You know what I mean? So you need a beach towel. There's a lot going on over there.
I mean, they must have a lot of beach towels in this facility then.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely on their inventory list.
So prices start at $100 an hour.
I would have thought it was more expensive.
$100 an hour.
I would have thought it was more expensive.
I mean, that's pretty expensive.
Not for that treatment.
I mean,
I'm just saying,
clean shit.
You a grown ass person talking about I'm wearing fucking Huggies.
Well, I'm more concerned about the employees.
Huh?
I'm more concerned about the employees.
Exactly. They should be getting.
how do you vet the employees? Do you like let them know what this is off rip? Or like, do you like gate them in? Like, are you posting on Indeed like this is what we do?
You have to.
Or you like, yo, this is a very vague description of what we do.
No.
When you meet us, we'll tell you more type shit.
Bro, it's called the diaper spa. What I don't know what else you could get from that.
I would never attend.
Unless it's like a spa for babies.
So if they pay $100 an hour, how much they paying the employees? I'll wipe a motherfucker.
There's probably people that get paid more than $100 to wipe actual babies.
Like nurses?
No, like nannies and shit like that.
Oh yeah, rich nannies, they get bank. They get bank.
It's not as crazy as y'all think. I knew a rich.
I think they make good money though.
I know a rich nanny.
Like
she was
those
like a nanny for like some
you don't think she make bank?
She would like, you know,
she
was making all right, but
for
she
the
wasn't
field work.
It wasn't going crazy. It wasn't like she was able to live a decent means. But she wasn't like, yo, you know,
like
right,
rolling in
look
the
at
dough.
The task. It's not. You're not constructing anything. You're not building anything. Like you're wiping a little bit of shit. You're getting paid. Nah,
no, well, the
rich
idea
for the labor, they get paid buku.
No.
Money,
But
bro.
the idea in high paying a nanny, what I would assume is not in the ability of being able to handle the task, because the task is almost
You're just watching
second nature.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, as people, we should be able to take care of
exactly
little people.
But the idea is to expect some sort of safety.
Trust.
Right. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And that might be more rewarding than anything.
But I'm familiar with the field in general,
like,
so I really don't know what the wage
me
gaps
knowing I can trust someone
Right.
There's not a price tag on that.
Like I'm not.
So-
the last thing
so-
I'm gonna ask you is if you know how to change a baby. Can I trust you?
Right.
You can figure that out. You can figure out how to change
That's
a baby.
true.
Yo, make
Yeah.
sure there's no shit when you put the next diaper back on. You know what I mean?
It's also not that hard.
It's not hard.
Yeah. So it said prices go all the way up to $1,500 for a 24-hour stay at their bed and breakfast. They have a bed and breakfast.
I wouldn't stay.
Bro, this millionaire people shit, man.
Yeah. I mean,
1,500 for a night.
yeah.
I told
That's
you
crazy.
$100 is
1,500 for one night
Yeah.
in New Hampshire.
Right.
Gag.
That's pretty insane.
Barf. What?
But how many other diaper spas do you know?
But what are the other amenities of this area? Because if all I'm going there
I
for
don't-
is this one fucking diaper spa,
yeah.
nigga.
y'all
You
wildin'.
I'm pretty sure the person that's paying the ticket for whatever that service is,
This gotta be
he
more
not looking
shit.
for nothing else but that.
Right.
You know what? Fair enough.
Right. It says the new spot.
You know what? That does make sense. Having a high price or having a high market, and you have a low.
a low.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean, that's to balance it out. You know what I mean?
So maybe
You're catering to a low market,
we should
Man, I
start.
see what you're saying. You don't
so you
don't
have.
want no attractions. When you got something like
When you selling shit for low, that means you got a bunch of people coming, so you're not worried about any overhead. anything like that.
exactly, you looking for those stuff's probably happen in real secluded areas where it's quiet. Probably that going on right there.
Yeah, they said there's a whole
Well,
community
no.
for this.
There's a bunch of families out there that don't want them there. So there's other things going on there.
Yeah.
There's schools
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the very least.
Yeah.
There's schools.
Not close.
They're close enough for these niggas to give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't.
It says the new spot sparked controversy because of its unusual services. But the doctor said it's not about fetishes, it's about dealing with trauma. A lot, and this is what she said, I'm quoting, a lot of times it's childhood trauma when they were in diapers or just getting out of diapers, and they want to feel that same safety that they had before that. Apparently, there's a whole community of adult diaper lovers.
That shit happened 2 decades ago. Grow up. Grow up.
Well, they did grow up.
Don't tell me to get over any trauma that happened when I was a fucking toddler. It's done. I am this traumatized person now.
Yeah.
You're about to traumatize me to get me out of the trauma.
Mm-hmm.
20 years from now, somebody's gonna have to get me out the trauma of being an adult in a fucking diaper.
It's called double negative.
100%.
I can't get down, bro. This shit.
I mean,
Because I'm all for it. If it's like, yo, this is your thing, you want to do it, cool. But
Bro, the only way
to say, oh, I'm helping these people get over some shit they don't remember, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous.
well, I don't think it's that they don't remember, because then it wouldn't be trauma if they didn't remember.
Right.
If you remember wearing diapers, your whole life is fucked already.
No, but what they saying
Why are
is,
you wearing
what they
diapers
saying-
for
what
so
they-
long?
What they saying is that space in their mind is kind of void.
Bro,
Voided.
but if you're an adult, like having traumatic memories of being a baby,
In a diaper?
go have sex. And remind yourself you're an adult.
That's your solution?
Go have sex.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck whatever the fuck.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
That situation right there. That ain't it though.
You gotta, because you
I
have to,
mean-
what you now have to do is differentiate being a child and being an adult. You know what children can't do?
Sometimes
Children can't
Sometimes
fuck.
you just gotta.
Children can't nut.
Sometimes
Children can't do those
What
things.
the
You
fuck?
can. You bridge that gap at 13.
Sometimes you just gotta grow up and face the facts and own whatever you dealt with, and say.
But we're not talking we're not talking about real trauma. We're not talking about real traumatic
You
experience.
can't. But see,
We're talking about
you can't say that.
But
you can't say that. You know why?
He
Because
just said it.
Because
Listen to what I'm telling you.
because it's not something that affects you.
Right.
You can't speak on
Doesn't
the next
matter. I'm
person's.
speaking on
trauma.
everybody's trauma. Nigga.
That don't mean nothing.
We're talking about, yo, like I wasn't loved enough while I was wearing a diaper. Shut up.
Paris
I don't-
doesn't believe in therapy.
I don't. Agree. I'm not a fan either. But
I'm not a fan of niggas pitying themselves.
I could agree with that.
Get over it. especially when
But I'm not gonna say
like,
I'm not gonna sit here and say
if you were like touched as a child or like like crazy shit like that, yo, for sure.
I'm not gonna put a scale
But
on nobody's trauma.
I'm putting scale right now. Right now, here's the scale, nigga. If you weren't hugged enough while you were wearing a diaper, get over it. Hug somebody else more right now.
Right. I'm a person that has my own trauma. And I'm stone cold, go through everything. But everybody not built like me.
You're not stone cold.
Nigga, I go through mad stuff and you don't see me. I don't cry to nobody.
You're wild warm.
Yeah. With my people. Why would I be extra aggressive with my people?
Cause fuck them niggas too.
Oh shit! See, you got something you got to.
I know he's got the trauma. He's got.
What the fuck you said?
Yo, somebody get him a diaper.
What the fuck did you say? Trauma, nigga. I got no trauma.
You want a hug?
No.
I think you need one. It says adult diaper lovers are people who act a voluntary regression to a previous age and or wear a diaper for psychological reasons. Despite the doctor's efforts to prove this facility is necessary, the community launched a petition to have it closed down for the safety of the community, particularly the children.
Please.
What are we talking about?
It says this is what one of the mothers said. She said, it has come to our attention that this business is advertised to individuals whose sexual fetish involves childlike behaviors.
No one said sexual.
Right.
You said trauma.
No one said sexual or fetish.
But
Fair
that's,
enough.
yo, you know, that
It's
shit
come to our attention. Who are you?
Karen.
That shit is weird,
Who are
though,
you?
bro.
Karen.
Who are you? For shit to be addressing your attention.
Karen.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Go somewhere.
You know
where they
what?
build like a little space.
That's
for
it,
you
bro.
guys.
I got y'all niggas got
Where
y'all
there's
niggas
no-
got 5 to 10 more years of me. I'm moving to a little town, so my say so can be so. I'm gonna just start flexing on shit for no reason. There's no graffiti, and I'm not feeling it.
You can't just go to a
Wow.
small town.
Wow.
I mean,
Why
nigga,
not?
you grew up. In
I'm
the,
paying taxes
you grew-
there.
you grew
I'm
up
a
in the-
taxpayer.
you grew up in the
I'm
hood-
a part
you
of
grew
the
up in the hood,
homeowner
right?
association.
You grew up in the hood, right? You grew up in the hood.
Don't say that.
I'm asking, right?
Don't say that.
You grew up in the hood,
I
right?
grew up in the suburbs.
There was certain places niggas couldn't go and do certain shit.
Fair.
There was certain buildings niggas couldn't go and violate and do certain shit.
Fair.
What we talking about? It's the same thing, nigga. Communities like you talking about, nigga. They shouldn't be doing that. Shit is weird, bro. Like,
But they have their own building with doors and
it
locks
should,
and
like I said
windows.
earlier, it should be somewhere.
And they probably
when
have
they said it was
people.
around the general public.
They probably
I
have
was
a
like,
front
oh,
desk. They charging people
They should
$1,500
they
for a
should
night.
be doing that
They probably-
weird shit somewhere completely isolated.
Maybe. Fair enough. But no, also, mind your business also. You don't have to go inside. You don't have to see anything that's going on in there. The fact that you know it's there is just simply...
The crazy shit is that one of them niggas is probably really crazy. Oh, probably multiple, but one of them niggas probably really crazy. Then you got this grown man running outside. Now you said earlier, oh, they probably by schools. No, that shouldn't be by no school, bro.
Fair.
You got a wackadoo nigga coming out with Pampers and shit. The nigga 42.
Clean
me. Like 39. Like
I'm sure they vet them to a certain degree.
Maybe.
Like, they just don't let any old crazy in there.
It says
you don't know. Like that nigga might snap. How about if he snap? He just decides to run out the door. Like, it'd be the one that's calm.
just scream, "Mama, mama!" Imagine.
and somebody got their kid see that, like, wait,
they're like, "What the
now
fuck?"
His kid, that
like,
person's
what the
kid,
fuck?
it saw that. That's traumatizing. Like, you gotta like erase that shit from that child's mind.
Mama, why is that
So-
man wearing a diaper?
With doo-doo stains running down his leg.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yo, you know what? Like, I'm still not feeling it because I wouldn't be traumatized. And if my son saw that, I wouldn't be like, yo, you shouldn't see this. I'll be like, yo, this is the world.
I respect that.
You know what I mean? Like, I've seen way worse.
You ain't never seen no grown man
I've seen worse.
Then grown men in diapers.
with shit
We're
running
not
down his leg.
gonna go that. We're not gonna go as far as
I prefer
Right.
I prefer the
But-
dope fiend under the staircase a million times over seeing that. 100%.
I guarantee you, for them, they would say the opposite. But just because
That's-
this is
that's
what they
interesting.
have, they're like, oh,
No, I'm saying like time wise.
I just hate-
they don't know what
I just hate
we've saw.
seeing people want to
But
be
nobody
in control
wants to
of
see
shit.
that shit's gross.
And it's
bro.
like, yo, just let niggas
if
do what
you
let
see
niggas
somebody
do.
laid out, you'd be like, well, he's laid out. You talk about shit, bro, like and nasty, disgusting shit. That's
Shit.
it's nauseating. Bro.
Crackheads and shit in my building.
Oh, crackheads don't smell good either. So,
You don't see them with shit on them.
but I smell it. I
You see them with
definitely
shit
smell
in their
it.
jeans. What do you mean?
Yeah,
don't wear
they
Pampers,
jeans-
They just shit themselves.
Yeah, their jeans look pretty.
What you talking about?
With no diaper. At least they got a diaper
And
on.
they pull their pants down, they shit, and they pull them back up.
Yeah,
There ain't no wiping going on. So what we talking about?
yeah, just raw.
Yo,
ass
I was
to
going to
jeans.
work the other day, and I was transferring trains and shit, and I went to go stand in my usual spot to wait for the train. I took a step, and then I hit a little wobble because I saw some shit on the side. I'm like, what is that?
It was shit.
So much, and it wasn't like solid. It was just
Oh,
wet. And I was just like,
Oh.
Smell and visual is two different things.
I ain't smell it. I ain't hit it from
Visual
the smell.
stuff.
It kind of
fucking-
caught my peripheral, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Like I'm not even good at watching. Like if I see somebody throw up, I'm already like, yo, I gotta turn my face
well, you have a weak stomach.
for nasty shit.
Yeah, you have a weak stomach.
Soft ass stomach. nigga.
I'm cool. I'm cool with that. I love my stomach. Love everything good. I'm fine with that.
So the same Karen that said that about the sexual fetish shit, she said this business per their website has advertised our town playground to their potential clientele.
For what? What does that mean?
Their sexual fetish. This means that their sexual fetish will involve the town park where our children
I'm
play.
talking about sexual fetish.
That's what she said.
Well, take it out because it's not a real thing. Because I'm trying to understand it from like a serious point.
Yeah.
If she says things that aren't real, then I can't understand it properly. What I'm
That's
doing
just
is I'm getting
so that's just
propagated.
her opinion.
Right.
Well, she said their website advertises the
But
playground.
no, but that is a serious, allegation.
Yeah.
Are they?
I don't know.
If they are, why are they doing that? Build a playground on your premises.
For $1,500 a day, they could afford to.
I don't know how much a playground costs, but I'm pretty sure it costs a lot more than that.
Well, I just mean that they got to be making a lot of money.
You just assume that. You don't know how many people go there.
I mean, enough for that place to still be standing. It's paying the rent. It's paying the bills.
How much can I pay right now so we could talk about the next topic?
Well,
Honestly, I'm gonna get hugged at everywhere. We should probably move on.
yeah. This is just gonna upset Paris. All right. So let's
Fucking dirty
Or
diaper ass
digress
niggas.
no, we'll finish our psychological experiments. So the last time we spoke about it, we left off about the Carlsberg experiment.
Carlsberg.
Yeah. I'm not doing it again for a third time.
It's a great drink, man.
It is a good drink, good beer. But the next one I had
I
was
usually don't dabble outside domestic.
isn't Heineken like German or some shit?
It's domestic to me.
Okay. And Budweiser. Wait, is
Domestic to
Budweiser
me.
American?
I thought it was.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so.
It
What I really think
advertises
is Puerto Rican.
American.
What? No, it's not.
Every cool Puerto Rican nigga, old head nigga I know, drink Budweiser.
Every
Uh.
every Puerto Rican nigga, period, I know drinks Heineken.
All the old school,
All the
Puerto
Puerto
Rican
Rican drinks
niggas I know.
Coors.
Oh,
Ugh.
no, them niggas had
Coors is terrible.
Budweiser.
Coors is like water.
Nah, that's just
It's
trash.
only a
that's
very-
just only good for beer pong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good for giving out to people.
Exactly. For
Yeah.
waste beer.
It's also good for throwing away.
Exactly. Waste beer.
Yeah, I don't want it.
So this one is, what will happen if all foreign products are removed from supermarket shelves?
Ooh, what a great segue.
We be boiling just chicken.
Yeah, maybe not even that.
I don't, because like I don't know where everything comes from.
Right, and you'd be
Like,
surprised.
I know we can get oranges
from Florida.
Yeah,
that's it.
that's all I know.
That's all your supermarket will have.
Potatoes.
And probably potatoes.
No, even like, but just staying on the season part. Like, let's stay there.
Yeah.
Wait,
I could live without double espresso.
Nah.
Can I find onion powder or garlic powder?
The most fire seasonings are foreign.
All I need is onion powder, garlic powder,
Salt, pepper.
Those are the 4 main seasonings I need.
Nah, you need some paprika in there.
That's for
You need
color.
some-
It has no flavor.
Now you got to get the smoked paprika.
Smoke.
Yeah, you got to get the smoked paprika.
That's for
I need-
feeling. Also,
I need
no
my
flavor.
cayenne
Smoke
pepper.
Also
Right,
feeling, no flavor.
some chili powder,
Cayenne pepper is mad spicy. It's,
feeling, no flavor.
oh my God.
and
Anyway.
scotch bonnet pepper.
As part of a campaign against xenophobia,
What's that?
if you don't know what it is, it's the prejudice against people from other countries.
That's so fucking stupid.
It's true though,
It's so dumb to me.
but it's very true.
Like, I feel like more people should visit New York, but like not just go to the city. Go around New York.
It's so diverse.
It's a fucking melting pot.
Yeah.
This
I've
also the most diverse city though, or state.
It's I mean, well, it's
100%.
it's all I know.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, but I mean,
It's
even
like-
even if you don't know, if you haven't been other places, you see it.
right.
This nigga, you come here, you gonna find somebody.
Like,
No
I
matter what-
party in Koreatown.
You can go
love
to
it.
every other piece of the world and come here and find one of yours
easily.
in New York.
Easily. Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
You got a town.
100%.
It's somewhere.
Yeah.
You go
It's
somewhere
somewhere.
else, they be like, hey.
All right. So that was the whole goal of the campaign. And this took place in Germany, actually. It was at a supermarket.
They're in need. They were in need.
Huh?
They were in need of that.
Yeah, in Hamburg, Germany. Supermarket employees removed all the foreign made products from the shelves and left only those that were made within their country.
You know what? I feel like that was a terrible place to do it. Do that shit in America. 'Cause that's where the people who are really fucking.
Yo, there would be nothing. in
That's
that
where the people.
supermarket.
No, but this is also where the real haters is at. Because
Yeah.
niggas is like, yo, America's and shit. Like,
Yeah, they
America's
took
dope.
our jobs. Yeah,
America's
yeah.
dope. Don't let me get it twisted. I am.
No, it's
I
just-
am. I am very patriotic to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, fix that.
There's not a lot of countries you can go to and just be like,
But see, like those countries, like let's say you said he mentioned.
Yo, I'm
he-
gonna
he
start a
mentioned-
whole-
he
I'm gonna
mentioned
start a group.
Germany. They might not, the way they structured, they might not need no resources coming from nowhere
oh,
else
100%.
as far
they
as
do.
for food, right?
No,
But
yeah.
here,
They
nigga,
do.
we don't produce shit here, bro.
Yes, we do.
What?
Oranges.
Oranges. Oranges for sure.
Florida's natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crabs.
So there
Go
was
to Ocean City.
Maine?
Yep.
No, not Maine.
yeah,
Maryland,
Maine, you get lobster.
And then you get lobster.
Maryland.
We got shit around.
Supermarket customers were greeted by empty shelves and helped raise awareness about how different and lower quality life in Germany would be without cooperation with other countries. The experiment also shows that foreigners can add value to our lives even on a domestic scale.
100%.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
I feel like it would have a much better impact somewhere in America.
I really do think they should do that in America.
Like, soon as niggas start acting crazy and talking crazy about people,
Yeah.
just shut down Mexican restaurants.
Oh, what would I do without margaritas? Like, or fajitas or burritos.
Right.
I love a good burrito.
Taco.
What we eating? Burgers and
Yo, Taco
grilled
Tuesdays
cheeses?
ain't for you.
That statement just hurt my soul.
What?
But there are people who.
Shut down Mexican shit, bro.
But there are people who don't like.
Cali would just go.
There are
Street
people.
food in Cali would just end.
Die.
But there are people
From
who
what I
think-
know, I never been to Cali, but like predominantly all the street food is all Mexican.
Mostly, yeah.
Like probably like 90% from what the people that have been there or lived there tell me.
Yeah.
And
I've
you
only
go-
been there
you go-
once.
Blocks on blocks on blocks on blocks. One thing, blocks on blocks on blocks.
Yeah.
It's all Mexican shit. Fire.
No, we did go to the Mission, and it was a very like Hispanic neighborhood. Or at least it seemed. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. I don't know much about Cali.
So-
Eliminate that.
But there are people in America who feel like Central Americans, or people from South America also, who come here illegally.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not the people who come here illegally. They judge people from their country because people come here illegally,
Right.
and then it just starts this.
It's just
The snowball effect.
it's just a bit excessive.
But
right
then
now.
again,
Like,
now that I think about it, like, do they hate Mexican people, or do they?
no,
hate,
but
do they hate the fact that Mexican people are coming here illegally? Because
you speaking about like migrant stuff.
I talk to immigrants all the time, and they come here,
Oh, they come to the center too.
right?
Yeah.
And they come to America, they come to New York, and they come here properly.
I understand
proper
what you're saying,
paperwork.
right? Of
Yeah.
course, of
And
course.
they're
They do their due diligence,
and they're like,
to
yo,
make their way
That's
here.
fucking bullshit.
No, it's upsetting. I know a lot of them. I speak with a lot of them.
So I kind of get that much of it.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, yo, don't hate on the whole country. But if we're gonna talk about illegal immigrants, you don't know how to hate them. But you know what I'm saying?
I said
Like,
the other
there's
day
a proper way to do it.
I was speaking.
It's hard.
I was speaking with someone.
It ain't
and I-
easy, but you know, there's a proper way to do it.
And I said, you know when it's real? When people that came here and probably they still lives next to them, they paperwork is not straight and they upset. Not because of the kid that's next to them, because of the ones that's coming in, because it's just too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know, like I mean, it's a delicate topic, you know, but people the entitlement and stuff like that. Like the other day, I got ran down on the train. I was picking up my nephew, and
The candy sellers?
the candy sellers.
Oh
that
my
shit was
Yo, you know how
God.
wicked the business is? It's in Brooklyn.
bro.
It's in Brooklyn.
Bro, I felt like I was.
It's
All I
everywhere.
was waiting
They
for
run
was
down on
her
me
to
everywhere.
like back out on me. Like, yo, $2. I'm like, nah, I'm good. $2. Está bien, mami, no quiero.
Nah,
Like, damn, I
your
don't want-
problem is you speak Spanish to them. When they run up on me, I be like, nah.
Bro,
And I just look away. Once you start speaking Spanish, they know they got it in.
but nigga, when I
That's
when,
the
when,
end.
when I brought the Spanish out, it was because I was done. Like I was trying to get the
I've done all I can. Leave me
I'm
alone.
trying to get the information across. I told her 2-3 times already. Like, nah, man, I'm good.
Oh, you stupid.
He don't want. I never felt that ever in my life.
Yeah.
I grew up here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, you want a candy? You want a candy?
No.
So, twice the most. This
Yeah.
lady might have asked me like 5 times. I had to tell her in
Oh,
Spanish.
I would have been.
Hey, it's over.
you
don't want.
Say
I don't
acabó.
None of us want. So just give me the 2. I'm like, and I'm not against that because sometimes I'm
Yeah.
like, just give them the money and don't even take the candy. But she was like, I'm like, nah, this is crazy.
You're not finna press me for it.
Yeah, that's OD.
I'm like, yo, vete pa allá.
I don't know what you just said.
Like, go over there. I dead told her, like, nah, vete pa allá. She was annoying after a while.
Damn.
Bro.
I didn't experience that till I went to DR. When I went to DR and I went to I think we were in Santo Domingo when we was by the statue and everything.
Oh, are you talking about probably like the monument?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
We
because
was, they was like, yo, they was like, yo, I was like, yo, bro, chill.
They
Like,
relentless.
yeah, like I was like, yo, I've never experienced this before because I'm used to in New York, you tell them no, they walk away. But they were just like, yo, $1. I'm like, no. They're like, it's $1. I'm like, I heard you the first time, bro. Like, no.
If it's
And
$1,
they're like-
pull it out.
Yeah.
Nigga. Leave me
Because
alone.
they look at it. Same thing with the migrants here.
Yeah.
They look at it like what's the most is gonna happen? You're gonna keep telling me no. Eventually, you might say yes.
No, I'm gonna keep
And
saying no,
but that's how they look at it, though.
and that's
The
insane to me.
The same. The lady. If I would have not just like gave her like a tough attitude, like yo, come on, get out my face, she would have stood there. You know why?
That's
Because she's gonna be
crazy.
like the annoyance. They might just give it to me because
Just to get you out their face.
Exactly.
Like,
That's the play.
that's terrible.
That's the play, though.
That's corny.
Right. That's terrible. Like,
You know, nigga. You know how many people they get. We might not give it to them.
Well, people definitely give it
But
to
you
them
know how
because
many
they're not doing it for no reason.
You know how many people just do it out of kindness. Do it just to get them out their face. Some people just don't even like.
But it's a wicked game they're playing because there's no men doing it.
they use their kids too.
It's the women and children.
Yeah.
And it'd be the babies.
Mm-hmm.
It's calculated.
Yo,
I seen a video.
kid this
I seen a
small
video
Pulled up on me twice.
that hurt
I was
my
like,
soul, bro.
I was like,
The
back
way
up.
he had his little girl
Yeah.
doing like, cause you see guys they do things with they kids, girl, boy, whatever on the train and shit like that. But this was just disgusting. This nigga like militantly is on this. It was a video though. Guys like militantly on the side, getting high.
Yeah.
She's like asking for shit. I think that video kind of went viral. Like, and she's like following everything that he's like. The pops comes out. The guy tells him, "No, I don't want it." The father comes. He's like, "Where's your parent?" The father winds up coming, and he says to him, "Yo, oh fuck you, mind your business."
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, he starts flipping him the bird. He starts cursing at him. Spits at the guy.
Oh nah.
The little girl was asking. The little girl is like, he's pushing her head like, go over there.
Yeah.
She comes back around. Like, the girl couldn't be more than 4 years old. She's spitting too, doing the same thing. I'm like,
Oh my
wow.
God. Yeah.
Yo, that shit had me feeling crazy, man.
Damn. See,
Yo, nobody owes you anything.
that's some insane parenting though.
Just put that out there for y'all people. Nobody owes you anything.
That's
Right.
crazy.
Not one person. Not a fucking soul.
That's insane, bro. I'm not surprised though.
Gross.
That shit was awful.
All right, the next one I'm gonna do is the Rosenhan experiment, and this took place in like the 70s. So in 1973, he wrote a paper called "On Being Sane in Insane Places." So psychologist,
Yo.
right?
Yo.
Psychologist David Rosenhan strongly criticized the psychiatric hospitals and the treatment that the patients received there.
Yo.
What?
I thought this was going to go into a different place.
What?
Because I was thinking to myself, to be sane in an insane place, would you just start being insane? Because that's normal.
Oh no, he's
Can I
more
say
going
something?
along
Can I say
the
something?
yeah.
I was thinking about Paris going into the cuckoo house when they was offering the bread in the last cast we did. They might
Oh,
have left
yeah,
his
he-
ass there.
But he said he would do it. He said, "Yeah, fuck it, I'll stay there for."
Yeah.
Look, he's twitching.
then you in the
We're not going to do that on the
All
cast.
right.
then you,
We're not
then
going to do that on the cast.
Then you insane in the insane
There it
of
goes.
sunshine.
But most of all, he criticized the quality of the psychiatric diagnosis. So where he's going is he thinks that just because you're in a crazy house, people will assume you're crazy, even if you're not.
Even if you're just working there? Or
No.
just because you've been admitted?
Yeah, people will assume you're crazy, even if you're not. Just because you're in a psychiatric ward. You could
Right.
be suicidal,
But you can be
not necessarily
suicidal.
crazy.
Like,
Like,
I mean,
yeah.
if you're suicidal, you low-key crazy.
What?
No, fair enough.
I mean, you could,
100%.
you could be going through a rough patch
and it makes you
It
crazy.
makes you crazy.
temporarily.
If you're just temporarily crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is why you get temporarily psychiatric.
Yeah, but
ward.
that doesn't make that
like suicidal people get put into psychiatric ward for less than a week.
yeah, but that doesn't put you on the same level as the nigga who's eating glue. So you get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what he's trying to say.
It's just different kinds of crazy.
Right. So he said
That's crazy.
He want to live and potentially eat a little bit of glue. The other nigga just don't want to live. And-
But what's wrong with a little bit of glue though? You ever smelled glue? No, I'm joking.
nigga.
I had some. Now I'm talking shit.
The Elmers.
No, nigga.
When your fingernails can't get it off your hands, so you gotta bite it a little bit.
Nah, you're wilding, bro. So his stance was
the crazy glue, bite off the top.
his stance was based on research conducted by himself and 7 other experimenters who acted as pseudo patients in different hospitals around the U.S., where they were all diagnosed with psychiatric disorders. So to be admitted into the hospitals, the pseudo patients complained about auditory hallucinations. They said they were seeing shit.
That's not auditory.
I mean, hearing shit.
Right. You know what those are?
That was the pills.
Prophets.
Or schizophrenics.
Prophets.
Prophets when they're hearing God. Yeah.
Them supernatural niggas.
Yeah, I'm hearing voices.
What's his name? Chuck.
He's fucking
Chuck
talking
Addison.
to
The
me.
voices told me.
Nah, I just got finished watching The Book of Clarence. Great movie.
Are you plugging
episode, Next
Oh, I
episode.
I've been wanting to watch that.
I haven't
was
watched
good?
it.
I'll watch it with you.
I haven't
I've
watched
watched it 3 times already.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's not that good that I should have watched it 3 times, but I really liked it.
Oh, well, I mean,
It's your choice.
yeah. You
Like it wasn't like Inception, which you would probably watch like 3 or 4 or 5 times.
but that's just to understand
Yeah,
it.
but right. I was about to say, nigga, that every time you watch that movie, you get something new.
Yeah, I was like, what? Oh, I found this new show. I'm gonna tell you about it after this. Let me finish.
Work.
All right, yeah. So after admission, however, they behaved perfectly normal. And they even told the medical staff in the hospital that their hallucinations disappeared. So after they got admitted, they just started acting regular, like normal people.
And they're like, "Here's your medicine." And they're like, "Oh, all right, thank you."
Yeah.
And they're like, "This guy's weird."
Them
but
niggas know what the fuck they was doing.
But see, you know, you hang around crazy people enough, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what they expect. So you just treat them like they're crazy regardless.
And that's what they did.
When you stop treating them like they're crazy, when they crazy come out.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, motherfucker, you got me. You got me.
So it said the medical staff in the hospital still regarded the pseudo patients as mentally ill and fed them antipsychotic meds. The pseudo patients would flush the medication down the toilet and continue acting in a calm, rational fashion, writing down their observations of the staff and the other patients.
But what is the staff supposed to do? Are they supposed to observe you?
Them niggas
until
was
the
sniffing
point where
that
they
shit,
say,
bro.
All right, this person isn't acting crazy today. Let me not give him his medicine. Because if somebody wants to act like they're not crazy to avoid getting their medicine, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's a cop out for them.
Right.
I'm doing a fucking job here.
Well, maybe they just wanted to see.
Fair enough. Am I doing a job here?
Yeah.
I'm doing a job.
Yeah.
If you want to judge how people are treating you, you shouldn't base it off the nigga doing his job.
Well, maybe.
Because I'm
if
going to
they
treat you like you're crazy regardless.
but if they-
Because I have to. That's my job.
But if
Because
they
you're in
crazy,
here?
You're a patient.
How is a crazy person supposed to gauge if you doing your job or not? That nigga's crazy.
No, right. But it's based for the experiment. Because who are they basing this off of? The employees. That's it. Only the nurses. Who's gonna show a change in their actions and how I'm treating you? I'm gonna treat you like a crazy person until you leave here.
Well, maybe they.
Because as long as you're here, you're a crazy person to me. My job. My job is to make sure everybody don't flip the fuck out. The day this motherfucker thinks he's got the fucking upper hand on me, and he goes, you know what? I'm gonna stop acting crazy today, and I'm gonna show this nigga later on today.
Well, I think.
And they say, you know what? Lower his dosage. Bing, boom, bop, boom, boom.
Jerry, why is Jerry out today?
Not safe.
Yeah.
I'm not safe unless I medicate these niggas.
Well, I think what they thought was.
And if you want that type of treatment, you don't need nurses. You need everyone to be a fucking doctor.
Well, I assume that everyone gets.
Even the
sees
security got
doctor.
a fucking doctorate.
Well, I'm assuming that all the patients see a doctor at some point. So I think what he
Now
was trying to
that's where
say.
that comes in.
Right.
Now, if I'm seeing the doctor and they're like, you know what? This guy's still crazy. And it's like, nigga, I've never been crazy. It's like, all right.
I think it's to see whether the staff.
You can't really gauge craziness.
I think it's to see whether they investigate or whether they notice. It's like, yo, he's acting like you got a bunch of crazy people and one outlier. Right. One person that's just acting normal.
So at some point, somebody has to say, "What is this person doing here?"
Yeah, exactly. And nobody did. And I think that's what he's saying.
But I think there's a point to that. The fact that you're there makes me say, "You have to be here."
But somebody has to question it. Somebody.
I see what you're saying.
Doesn't necessarily need to be the.
I see what you're saying though. Not necessarily. The person might have did something
It's an
outrageous for the moment. Maybe his emotions took a.
But even then, they
told
won't
him.
send you there. Even if you did something so outrageous, if they evaluate you and you're not crazy, they don't send you there. You go to jail. You go to GP, nigga.
But also,
but how about if it wasn't a criminal thing?
Even if it was,
so if a person, let me ask you, that's wrong because if a person
enough.
tries to hurt himself, right? They're gonna send you to jail for
no. If it's, no. Right. If a person tries to,
they're gonna send you to one of those mental institutions.
Right, they are.
So somebody can evaluate you where? Where?
There.
Exactly.
But you're not liable to stay there at all.
That's not what I was talking about.
Off of that degree, you're not liable to stay there.
That's not what I was talking
about. You have to have like pre-existing conditions to stay there. They're keeping you there on watch.
Right, to evaluate you.
When they feel like you're safe, it has nothing to do with if you're crazy or not. It has to do with whether you're safe or not. Is this person acting safe?
If it's a suicidal
to evaluate
watch.
You to see if
no, it's not evaluation. They might evaluate you at some point.
How is it?
But you're not there under evaluation. You're there to be watched for safety. Mm-hmm. That's it.
That's an evaluation.
No, you're evaluated before that.
Before you
what they're gonna do is they're gonna watch you to make sure that you don't try to attempt it on yourself. They're not watching you for anything more than that.
Yeah.
And if you don't
watch.
If you don't attempt to hurt yourself in any small or big way,
they let you out.
What I'm talking about is real crazy fucking people.
Yeah, but what you fail to realize, Paris, is they're not
Don't remember what I failed to realize.
Nigga.
I realized a lot. Nigga.
No, because the experiment isn't evaluating the staff. The experiment is evaluating the facilities as a whole.
We gotta evaluate this drink.
But that's the staff.
But when you say staff,
it's either the staff or the crazy people.
Listen to me. When you say staff, you're talking about the niggas on the floor. When I'm talking about the doctors included.
Right.
But so the niggas who are evaluating,
I feel like crazy has a gauge that's it's intangible.
But as a doctor, it's your job to evaluate whether they are crazy.
Like as a doctor, you spend a lot of years to make a lot of money.
Didn't you watch Nefarious? That dude was hired to evaluate whether that nigga was crazy or not.
You watch that movie?
Well, because that's different. He was actually a demon. He was actually a demon.
You know what? The more you went through talking to that,
it was pretty good. I
actually wanted to watch that movie.
Nah, it was pretty good. It's pretty good.
No. Tell me it was pretty good.
Oh my God, shut up.
Yeah, suck it.
This thing is full of himself.
I just know when I see a good movie.
How you felt about it?
I thought it was the dopest movie I watched of last year.
I've been wanting to watch that movie.
He loved it.
I really liked it. I only watched it once. I went to go see it. The only thing I didn't like about the movie is the marketing of it. And when I went to go see it, it was on the last floor of the movie theater and on the way in. And I was like, it's opening weekend. Why is it all the way up here and all the way in the back? And it was 4 or 5 people in the movie theater. I was like, I was on the deuce.
The reviews was mad mixy when I was looking at them.
Like it was good.
It was a good movie. Some people, I feel like it's a conspiracy theory about it.
Right.
It was being blackballed.
No, that wasn't a conspiracy theory about it. There was the people they was talking.
It was being blackballed because it was
fictional.
What?
Like, because some people,
it was pushing a certain agenda.
Exactly, and certain people went to see it to just watch a movie. Like if
and that's what I did. And
demons and possessions and stuff was real. The people that, from what I saw, the people that went to go see it for those purposes and they enjoyed it.
I feel like if Illuminati people,
the one that wanted it to be like something real was this is not.
If Illuminati conspiracy people went to go watch that, they would be like, "Yo, we got something here." 100%. It's a dope movie. I did like it. But moving forward.
All right. So it said they continued their normal behavior. However, they were still treated as having mental problems. Instead of investigating the issue, nobody regarded their behavior as normal because apparently inside the walls of a psychiatric hospital, the only sane people are the employees.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So the next one I wanted to do was the smoke-filled room experiment. I like this one.
I feel like that first one. I'm not fulfilled.
What?
Like I don't feel like I understood it.
What about the crazy people?
Mm-hmm. But I digress.
Yeah.
I feel like I could just talk about that shit all day.
So the smoke-filled room experiment had people alone in a room filling out a questionnaire when smoke starts coming from under the door. It's like that episode of The Office. When Dwight trapped everybody in there and he started a fire. You remember that?
He's a fucking derelict. I love Dwight. I love and I hate that nigga.
So when smoke starts coming from under the door, what do?
Run.
You would get up and leave, tell someone in charge, and do something without hesitation. Now imagine the same situation, except that you are not alone. You are with several other people who don't seem to care about the smoke. So what do you do now?
Ooh, peer pressure.
Mm-hmm. Do you not give a fuck because they don't give a fuck? Or do you get up and be like, yo, there's a fire? I've felt this before. That's why I relate so much.
I've been around people that like, yo, you don't smell that gas?
I would probably back down.
Just an example, you know what I mean?
Right. But what if you're around a bunch of people who don't care and you're the only one who notices and you're like looking around?
That's what I'm saying. Like
yo, I'm pretty sure.
That's what I'm saying. The person that voices it.
Because then I feel like, yo, y'all in on
when
something.
there's gas.
There's always one person.
Yo, y'all don't smell that?
Right. There's always one person that voices it, I feel like, in most situations.
Like I feel like in this situation, it's gonna be one person. It has to be a one person experiment. And then everybody else is.
But they're trying to make you that person.
So you're gonna make me that person. I want to be like, no one sees smoke coming from under the door. And if everybody ignores me, I'm gonna go, this is fixed.
Am I being punked?
I'm being punked.
Am I being punked?
Because I'm not dumb. Self-preservation.
I smell real gas and smoke, and I tell niggas, and niggas don't want to go. Punked or not, I'm out.
Smoke is so real, you can see it and smell it.
But how about if it's? That's why I mentioned gas.
Gas is a different story.
Just to make it a little.
Now,
bit
gas
more.
can fuck you up off the silent.
Right.
All right, let me put it this way:
if we're talking about smoke,
right,
coming from under a door, because that's the experiment. Let's keep it to the experiment.
Okay. But this is a similar situation, but it relates more to us.
But if smoke's coming from under the door, I go, yo, nobody sees that smoke coming from under the door. Is something on fire? Does it smell like smoke?
Are you going to say that out loud?
First, I'm going to start seeing if I smell it. If it smells like something's on fire.
Okay.
Because it can be steam. It could just not be what I think.
It could be a fog machine.
It could be a fog machine. It could be gas. For that case, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to be quiet. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
So, yo, there's gas. So
I don't know what to do.
So everybody can start losing their shit. I don't know what to do either. So, you know
I smell gas. Let's figure something out. Whether it's fake.
Are you going to be the first one out the door?
All you got to do is open windows.
No, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna be like, yo,
open the windows and dip. Open the windows and dip.
No, you know what this reminds me of? And it may not be completely the same, but you know what it reminds me of?
Tell me.
When you're younger and you're taking like one of those state exams, those important exams, and you finish really fast, but then you start questioning yourself like, yo, did I do a good job? Because I finished pretty quick and I don't see anybody else done. But you don't want to be that first nigga to get up and give you a test in.
Yeah.
And you look around like, yeah. And then you see somebody else looking around too. And you're like, yo, is one of us going to get up? And
I got to make eye contact with you.
Yeah.
But that happened to me when I took the special school.
Oh, the specialized high school exams? Yeah. I didn't want to be the first one. And then everybody's looking at me like, you finished already?
I was like, damn, I'm hella smart.
Right.
Yo, no cap, I failed that test.
If I'm confident enough.
Yeah? I'd be like, oh, I don't want everybody to make me feel like
I don't give a fuck what
I didn't
nobody
do a
think.
good job.
I was walking through that bitch.
Just like the
bro.
gas.
I
If I smell
thought
the
I had
gas, nobody wanna move. I told you.
it.
I would be peer pressure to not say anything.
I feel the same way.
I definitely would.
I feel the same way.
Because I feel like I'd be the first person to notice it, and I'd be like,
no, I would
looking
say, I
around.
would say something off rip.
nah, I wouldn't.
But if
I
nobody does anything, I'm gonna be like, all right, we all die then.
wouldn't. I guess we're all good, right?
Right? No. You know what
That
I'm
is
saying?
insane.
So this is what the
That is
results were.
insane.
This is what the results were. When alone, 75% of people reported the smoke almost immediately by themselves. Now, the average time to report was 2 minutes of first noticing the smoke. However, when 2 actors were present who are working with the experimenters and were told to act as if nothing was wrong, only 10% of the subjects left the room or reported the smoke. Isn't that crazy? It dropped from 75
You see the influence?
to 10.
And what I was gonna say, you said we all gonna die because you fearful of what people gonna think.
No.
Not you, but like,
Well,
just-
yes.
but
you
things
talk
like
about
that.
me. You said I said, so you talk
right?
about me.
But you just speaking in general.
So no, I'm saying if I saw the smoke and I said, "Yo, y'all
And
don't
nobody
see that
says-
smoke," and nobody reacts to it, I'm gonna assume that this is a normal thing that happens here. Because fighting for your life is it's instinct.
Yeah.
If I say, "Yo, this building's on fire," do y'all see that smoke? And nobody reacts, y'all know it's not on fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how that works.
Yeah.
In my head.
Yeah.
No, yo, Carlos.
I mean,
seriously,
yes, it makes
fighting
sense.
for your
Yeah.
life is instinct.
Yeah.
It's instinct.
It makes sense. Everyone's gonna panic if the building's actually on fire.
But the mind also works different, nigga. That's how the
If I
instinct
say do y'all see
you following
smoke?
people, it's instinct, not your own. Nobody moved. I never been here, but nobody moves here. We smell gas and smoke, but we not gonna move. I ain't gonna move because them niggas they live here.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna take it. Must be cool.
Must be nice.
You gonna
Then
be
I might-
fried, easy eat.
No, or I might just be outside looking at everybody still doing the same shit.
That part.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I guess I'm crazy. Let me mosey back in now.
Yeah, I take that any day of the week.
I guess.
So it said 9 out of 10 subjects actually kept working on the questionnaire while rubbing their eyes and waving smoke out of their faces.
Not possible. That's not possible.
That's what it said.
If it gets that crazy, yo, y'all stupid. I'm out the door.
What happened? What said? Can you repeat that?
Well, it says 9 out of 10 subjects actually kept working on the questionnaire while rubbing their eyes and waving smoke out of their faces.
But I'm
So
not
they
gonna-
waited until the entire room filled with smoke, and they were still in there like,
That's crazy.
if y'all not moving, I'm not moving. Like,
No. If it started getting that uncomfortable, or even very close, or even
yeah.
No, I'm
slightly
just
close
saying,
to
like,
that uncomfortable, I'm out.
I'm just
If I start seeing smoke.
I'm
come
just
from
mind
under a
boggled
door,
by how 9 niggas stood there.
They just were like,
I really believe in this test.
so who was that one dude that was like, yo, I'm out? Like,
They're like, yo, if I'm the only one who's here, then I'm the only one who passed the test.
So it said the experiment was a great example of people responding slower to emergency situations in the presence of passive others. We seem to rely heavily on the responses of others, even against our own instincts.
It depends on who
Hey.
responds. If a black person responds,
It says if the group acts as if everything is okay, then it must be right. Wrong. Don't let the passivity of others result in your inaction. Don't
Have to use
always
the
assume that someone else will help, that someone is specified to take action on
now
behalf
we're talking
of
about
others.
something else.
Yes, that's the point of the experiment.
If you die on a train, you die on a train by yourself. We're going to the next stop. You understand what I'm saying?
The point is to take action.
No, we're not taking any action. I got somewhere to be.
No, take action.
I watched.
If you see something, say something.
I ain't gonna say where, when, or what happened. Somebody had a situation.
Yeah.
They needed medical attention. I ignored it until people started reacting. And then I said, all right, I guess this person lives today.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yep. That's not my business.
I mean,
It's not my business.
eh,
I'm not the lifesaver. I'm not your guy.
I'm not. Well, you don't have to save any lives, but you
I'm
could.
saving a life just by reacting.
Yeah, but it's a small reaction. It's just letting people know, hey, guys, the building's on fire. What? The building's on fire? Or are you just going to sit there and not say nothing like the other people?
Walking out. Y'all should have saw what I did. It was like, hey, why did he do that?
And then, I don't know, maybe one or two people would have followed you, but a lot of them probably wouldn't. That's the point.
Nah, give me something else.
Okay.
It's cool. But
How to unite people with different views.
okay. No, I love this because I live for that.
Oh yeah, this is definitely like this has you written all over it. In a small-scale social experiment by Heineken as part of their ad campaign, 3 pairs of complete strangers with
I love how beers are just.
oh, how they love doing these social experiments. Carlsberg, Heineken.
Well, they're in touch. They, cause
Yeah.
if anybody cares about people's alcohol, because alcohol doesn't discriminate.
It unites us.
Everyone needs a drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone needs a drink.
Yeah. So their ad campaign took 3 pairs of complete strangers with secretly wildly differing views, and they put them in a warehouse. There they built various constructions in pairs and asked each other questions that were prepared in advance by the event organizers. In the end, everyone finds out that their partner had completely opposite beliefs than their own. Everyone then decides if they want to talk to their partner over a bottle of beer.
This is mine.
Well, they picked people that had like wildly different views. Like one is pro-life, one is the opposite. Like that kind of shit.
I'm here for shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm low key pro-life, but if I nut in some bitch that I don't like, I'm not.
Yeah, but would you be able to sit down and have a conversation with one of those niggas that are like very like anti like?
If I met a person and he was like,
you can't do that. That's murder.
No.
Paris is telling him, shut the fuck up.
I would. I think I would.
Mind your fucking business.
Mind your fucking business.
It's not your dick. It's not a pussy.
I think I would be able to have a conversation with that person. I think I would probably say those things, but in a more articulate way.
Oh.
I think so.
If he's willing to listen to you afterwards.
Only people who I think I would not be able to have a conversation with is absolute racist.
No.
Yeah, no. Why would they want?
What was that
talking
movie?
to those
Black
people?
off rip.
What was that movie where the dude became friends with this dude who was like a really avid racist? Like, fuck. Now I have to think of this. I'm gonna find it after. But so among the 3 pairs of participants, there was a supporter of climate change, and then someone who was a skeptic. There was a feminist.
How can you skepticize climate change?
No, someone who's just like, I don't believe in that shit. Like,
That's not possible.
well,
Look at the weather.
Paris. There are people who think the world is flat, so it doesn't matter.
Well, to be fair,
I hate those
to
fucking
them,
conversations.
To be fair to them, I don't know what the world is because I've never seen the world from any perspective other than my own.
Well, based on science and
based on science, based on
orbital and our seasons and
and things that people show me. and tell
You've
me.
had conversations with people. Sorry, my fault, Pat. You've had conversations with people that tell you like, oh, but you don't see it. You don't see this. That it's not only round. Like,
oh, like the flat earthers.
yeah,
No, I've never.
So-
no.
that's just the most annoying shit in the world.
I have a very open mind to those conversations. So like, I know I haven't seen any real proof to prove that the world
This is what I go off.
is round or that the world is flat. I believe the world is round. you believe the world is flat. Neither one of us has real proof because neither one of us has seen anything to prove otherwise. What we have is what people show us that shows one way or the other way.
Right,
but mostly the shows one
and
way.
we're entitled to beliefs, right?
So, right.
But I can't
believe
sit
whatever you
here.
want.
I could debate something with you, but to get upset
Yeah,
and tell you, no, you're wrong. It's flat.
Yeah, right. I'm not the nigga to debate with you about anything because I don't know enough. I'm not gonna debate with you.
I'm shutting it down. Talk to yourself.
I have this much facts that I go off of to make me believe it. If you have these facts to make you believe that, those facts don't.
Bro, those things are those things are as big as like life, believing in God. You know, like
we
stuff
ain't gonna
like,
get into that.
We're not gonna get into that. But religion is something where people choose, right?
Yeah.
It's up to you to magnify what you. But I'm not projecting none of what I believe
on somebody else.
On
right.
That shit is insane.
The man in the sky and the carpenter.
Stop.
You ain't no carpenter.
Yo, hey, look, man. Look, I'm not gonna get into personal beliefs.
Right. So, like I said, the participants, the climate change theorist and the skeptic, a feminist, and a man holding conservative views.
It's not a real thing.
Oh my God! Here we go.
No, I was open to it until you said feminist. Because now,
well, that's what they classify.
Feminists. What are we talking about? Because there's no women.
Someone who has very strong women beliefs, I guess.
What women, bro? What do you want?
One of those people who are like fair pay, fair this, equal right, that shit.
Work the same job, get the same pay.
But they don't. They get paid 82 cents on the dollar. That's allegedly.
Alleged. Yeah. I work with a bunch of women who get paid more.
That's also true.
So I don't know what you're talking about.
A transgender individual as well as a man against gender reassignment. So they took people based on two different sides of the spectrum. In the end, friendship and curiosity prevailed as every single person decided to drink a beer together, chatted, got to know each other, and deepened their knowledge about the questions they thought they all had figured out.
You never figured anything out. You're stupid. I'm stupid. I feel like I'm dumb every day. I talk to my friends.
I just think I think it's crazy that they wanted to. That's not the result I was expecting.
Well, I don't think they knew that they had these differentiations before, these things were offered.
But I'm assuming at some
we're
point,
already engaged in an activity where we got to know each other a little bit. So it's like, I'm not gonna write you off real quick. If you're willing to talk about this, maybe I can persuade you. But if me persuading you, you persuade me a little bit, and I persuade you a little bit. Now,
I just see it being chaos, it being several arguments. Like, that's what I was expecting.
You're the worst of the world, Henry.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you've seen the Trump supporters and the
that's
niggas
not a real thing. I'm low-key a Trump supporter.
That's okay. But most of them niggas, okay, matter of fact, I shouldn't say Trump supporters. The January 6th niggas, them kind of niggas. Like,
I don't even know what happened on January 6th. I just hear about it.
When they stormed the Capitol?
Oh. I thought that was like a fun thing.
Would you like to go try it out?
I'm not going to do stuff. Look, I thought it was a fun thing that them niggas did. I'm not going to go do something stupid. You want to go do something stupid, do something stupid. If you did something stupid thinking it was fun, enjoy. If they say you can't catch a flight after it, that's on you.
Well, yeah, you did storm a federal building.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's not in your rights.
No. You weren't supposed to go in there.
Yeah. They should have been in the house of the first experiment.
Right.
You saw them niggas not go there?
Yeah.
Stay with them.
But they also threatened several political figures.
Yeah, that's stupid.
It is stupid.
Yeah, no.
But whether they thought it was fun or not, I
thought it was fun.
But I'm just saying, having niggas like that put in the same room with someone who's the complete opposite of them?
Yeah, but they were just like, yo, we're going to do this because other people are doing it.
Or do you think they're going to be like, oh, you took our jobs, build a wall? Like one of those niggas.
I really can't resonate with them niggas. I don't
You
understand.
just mentioned the wall. I heard somebody say the other day, damn, we should have let that nigga build. That shit, I was like, oh, man.
But do you think you could sit down and have a conversation with one of those people?
Yeah.
I don't think I could.
We're two people. We do things. If we disagree on this one thing, I'm guaranteed we do a lot of other things the same.
It's going to come up in conversation.
Henry, how many times have we talked about walls?
I don't know.
How many times have we talked about immigrants?
We
How
don't.
often do we do it?
We don't.
You don't know how I feel about it.
But I don't think our views are that different.
They could be. You just don't know.
I guess. Well,
But-
we also don't talk about politics and shit like that, and
but
news
what if,
and like.
what if it's because I'm just like, yo, I don't like talking about politics. Should I say that? I don't like talking about politics.
Right?
But what if it's because I know I disagree with y'all?
That's fine.
I'd
But you
rather-
haven't said that, so I wouldn't know.
I'd rather keep up this friendship.
But the point of the conversation is not for them to get to know each other and not talk about those things. It's the experiment is for them to talk about those things.
I think there's a way for people to talk about things without being overly aggressive.
Right. And my point is that some people are very overly aggressive and very assertive about their opinions.
And discriminatory.
Yeah.
Like
They staged it?
Huh?
Did they staged it?
I don't think there was a big enough control group. It's only 3 pairs of people, which means it's only six people. Yeah.
That's not fair.
That's not enough. I think you need a large group because
If not
there will
one-
be some fights.
If not one of the pairs popped off,
Right. That's what I'm saying. At least one person is gonna fight.
you mean
Like
the experiment right.
it. I guarantee
Our
it.
experiment was so unanimous. Everyone got along. They figured each other.
Yeah, like-
shut up.
What are the odds of that?
Yeah.
Someone's getting in a fight.
If
I see
if
niggas
was
argue
in that
about shit.
experiment, I have a great conversation and pop off on them just because no one else did.
He was like, "What are you doing? We were having such a yo. Shut the fuck up, Jerry."
Take him out. Take him out.
Nah, get off me. yo, he's wilding. See, but I just feel like that's unrealistic, in my opinion.
Very unrealistic. I agree.
Not everyone's gonna be all ooh la la coup d'etat and we are the world.
Ooh la la,
No,
coup d'etat.
we are the world type shit. No,
yeah, that's a fact.
they can be like fuck you, you nigger, and then it's gonna be a thing.
It's not a real thing.
It is.
I
You
gotta
ever?
meet these
That's
people.
not a
I
real
don't
thing?
know them.
You know Clayton Bigsby. You don't know who Clayton Bigsby is?
He certainly does.
Maybe by face.
You certainly know my face. Might surprise you really quick.
Clayton Bigsby.
Who's that?
Never heard of him.
The niggers with the big old noses breathing up all the white man's air.
It's not. I'm not getting.
Ku Klux Klan member.
I don't know.
Black.
A black Klux KKK?
Mm-hmm. Blind.
Nah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't. Sorry, I don't know.
Dave Chappelle.
Yo, you never watched the Chappelle Show?
Oh,
This whole time he's like, yo, I've never heard of him. No idea who he is. Oh man. That's
I
hilarious.
know him from Chappelle.
Yeah. This one is the false memory experiment. In 1974, Elizabeth Loftus and John Palmer tried to investigate the effects of language on the development of false memory. This is some like
you dirty bastards. You sneaky little motherfuckers.
the experiment involved 2 separate studies. In the first test,
Wives talking to husbands?
huh?
I'm sorry.
In the first test,
Yes.
45 participants were randomly assigned to watch different videos of a car accident. The videos had shown collisions at 20 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour, and 40 miles an hour. Afterwards, the participants filled out a survey which asked the question about how fast were the cars going when they smashed into each other. The question always asked the same thing, except the verb used to describe the collision varied. Rather than smashed, other verbs were used like bumped or collided or hit or contacted.
Those are very okay.
Yeah,
Those are very suggestive words.
that's the point.
Okay.
So participants estimated collisions of all speeds to average between 35 to just below 40 miles an hour. If actual speed was the main factor in estimate, it could be assumed that participants would have lower estimates for lower speed collisions. Instead, the word being used to describe the collision seemed to better predict the estimate in speed rather than the speed itself.
Right. Wait, repeat that.
It said, instead, the word being used to describe the collision seemed to better predict the estimate in speed rather than the speed itself. The second experiment also showed participants videos of a car accident, but the phrasing of the follow-up questionnaire was critical in participant responses. This one, they had 150 people that were randomly assigned 3 different conditions. Those in the first condition were asked the same question as the first study using the verb smashed. The second group was asked the same question, replacing smashed with hit. And the final group was not asked about the speed of the crash cars. The researchers then asked the participants if they had seen any broken glass, knowing that there was no broken glass in the video. So the responses to this question had shown that the responses to this question had shown that the difference between whether broken glass was recalled or not heavily depended on the verb used. A larger sum of participants in the smashed group declared that there was broken glass. So the result is, in this study, the first point brought up in the discussion is that the words used to phrase a question can heavily influence the response given.
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah. So the way you ask things,
you see that I don't frequently watch like court shows.
Yeah.
But you see shit like that, like I gear you off what I want you to say depending on the words that I say.
Right. And this is what I was thinking of, like police coercion. Like,
right. That's
dirty word. But I was thinking of something more familiar.
What?
If I was to tell you a story
mm-hmm.
about a disagreement I had with my girlfriend, and she was to tell you the story about how we had a disagreement,
it's going to be different.
Our words would differ.
Yeah.
The situation would be the same,
mm-hmm.
but our words would differ.
Right.
The words I would use, if I was wrong, would make it minute. The words she would use would make it worse than what it was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So it might lead me to believe one of you over the other.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
I was just trying to make it a little bit more relatable.
No, that's you're exactly right. So it's
100%. I'm naturally a person's gonna,
like, if I got into a fight with Henry, right, and I had to tell you the story about it, right? And let's say I was the aggressor in the situation, I would be like, I pushed this nigga, right? And then he just started acting all crazy or whatever, right? Henry might go back and tell you the story. He'd be like, yo, this nigga punched me in my fucking chest.
Yeah.
And so I beat him up.
Yeah.
Right? So if I told you the story and I said, oh, I pushed him and he just started wailing on me, I don't know why he started doing that. You know what I'm saying? You heard a different story than what Henry's finna tell you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because Henry's gonna be like, yo, he punched me, so I beat him up. Now, in my story, he got pushed and he walked it out. I didn't get beat up and he didn't get punched.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But that'd be natural human
but then,
behavior.
Not behavior. Stories.
Not everybody liar though.
In both of our stories, neither one of us are lying. Neither one of us are lying. In the same very scenario that I'm telling you.
Yeah, like
I pushed them.
Look, hear it.
I pushed him. No. What I'm saying right now, I pushed him. He wilded out. His story is I punched him and he beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
We're telling the same story.
Right.
We're telling the same exact story.
We're using different words and we're explaining it differently.
Maybe I'm omitting or maybe he's omitting.
Or maybe I'm exaggerating.
And then, or maybe he's exaggerating. But
Yeah.
then,
that part.
and both of us saying both things, where's the third party? Because there's something in between.
Yeah.
Because what really might have happened was I grabbed him and he pushed me.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the fucking story.
This is classic, like
you understand what I'm saying?
Drunk night with Matthew explaining the next day.
The snowball
when
effect.
He went home,
the snowball effect.
He thought I hurt him and he beat the shit out of me. And my story, I thought I pushed him and he was just doing a whole lot of extra shit. But in the real story, I pushed him and he pushed me back.
And that was it.
The snowball effect.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It depends on who's telling it, how they telling it.
So second, the study indicates that the phrasing of a question can give expectations to previously ignored details, and therefore a misconstruction of our memory recall. This indication supports false memory as an existing phenomenon.
Wait, what?
It says the study indicates that the phrasing of a question can give expectations to previously ignored details.
Kind of exactly what he just said right now. Like,
I made a point.
Yeah. And therefore it can lead to a misconstruction of our memory recall. So that's what they're saying.
Yeah, because something's already painted.
And then
right.
if you, and then
the expectation.
and then if you run back to us the next day and ask us what happened, he will still say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Except when he's telling you, he's really envisioning that this is how it happened.
Now that's psychological down. Like that's some kind of cycle.
Like it's not until somebody else
believe something that you didn't see.
No, 100, but that's 100%. Everything that's going on right now, you're seeing it, and I'm seeing it, but I'm seeing it one way, and you're seeing it a different way.
Right.
Harry's probably winking at you every time I say something, and I don't know because I don't see his left eye.
There's a tweak though, like when you talk about drastic stuff, like we could have this conversation and recall it tomorrow. I might see my perspective and you might see yours.
Right.
But if there was something drastic to happen, like you can't say if he fell, if that chair broke, you can't say he just broke, that chair just broke on my side. If it broke in the middle, nigga.
But what I could say is I heard that chair squeaking all night. That shit broke. That chair broke under him.
That's a
and you can say, yo, this nigga Harry broke the chair. I can say the chair broke under him, and you can say he broke the chair.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be it.
But we tell them two different stories saying the same thing.
No, we not. Well, we are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't the story. If we both saw the nigga fall straight down,
but we got two different perspectives of it.
Right. So
seeing something.
Right. Let me put it this way. This is a very good example. Like you said, if y'all both saw me fall, Paris might go to Ash and say, yo, Henry busts his whole face open. He might go and say, yo, Henry had a little fall. Now, the way you phrased it, she might think, oh, he's seriously hurt.
Right.
But the way he phrased it might make it look like, oh, he's fine. So the way you talk and the way you say things affect people's like reaction, and it affects the way they understand it. It affects the way you recall it. It affects because you're thinking, oh, he really hurt himself because that's the way you recall it.
Absolutely.
But he doesn't recall it that way.
Right.
He recalls it as I've had a little fall and I got up. So it's all about verbiage. It's all about how you say it, and it's all about what you say. And I think that's pretty crazy to how volatile our human brain is. Like it's just
it is volatile though.
And
the way go ahead.
It's insane how strong our mind is. Like what's that condition where people believe they have something and therefore they start showing symptoms of it and shit, but they don't really. It's just that they really think they do.
Like a hypochondriac?
Not necessarily.
A little more
kind of
on that though.
Yeah. But I think hypochondriacs just think that they just exaggerate shit. Right. Yeah.
It's just a belief.
Yeah. But it's crazy how our mind works. Like I don't even think we've understood how all this works. Still to this day.
Yeah, people will program
Like-
stuff in their mind and think what the mind is super strong. Like what you think and you put yourself into, you could get locked in real bad places or positive drive. Like it's like it be really that simple.
Mm-hmm.
Like that shit is so crazy.
Depression.
No, not depressed.
Okay.
Right, all right. Yeah, like
Good.
there's people that get depressed
Right.
to the point where they
I'm
can't,
so sad, and I
they can't
believe
get up-
I'm so sad
they
So
can't.
I'm
yeah,
more
exactly.
sad
that
Then I need to be.
Yeah.
I'm waiting far more sad than I
I
need
can't
to
do
be.
anything.
and I need
You know what I'm saying?
and I need
And I don't
people.
think there's anybody in this room that's never been depressed.
It's
Been
never
depressed. It is
yeah.
No, of course
gross.
I've been.
It's
I've
gross.
been,
It's like
I've
nigga,
been
you
sad.
don't have to feel.
I wouldn't say depression, but I've been sad. I'm human.
Damn, yo, you superhuman or something?
You heard what I said? I said I've been sad. I wouldn't say
I'm
depression.
gonna be like, I look great. I never get sad. I just
Living a dope life.
Yeah.
Nigga kick his feet up.
Yeah.
I'm living great.
I look
You know what I'm
good.
saying?
My eyebrows
No.
nice.
Because I get the fuck up every day,
As you should.
Yo, and you know,
and I'm thankful for that.
whenever
And the
whenever
hard times before you speak that I deal with, like a man, I grab my sack, nigga, and I get the fuck up. I get the fuck up.
sometimes I grab my sack and I feel a little bit more depressed. It's like
Shit, damn.
I
That's
be like,
dope.
I be like, sack up, bro, sack up.
keep
I'm like, why
keep
you-
shaking them,
I be like-
nigga.
I be like, why you
Until they
hanging? Tighten up,
Keep
bro.
shaking them until they figure something out.
Come on, man.
Get them niggas to work.
Wake up. Oh,
But-
man.
Like, also to that point, it's like I have this video I watch when I'm like really feeling down. Not a video.
I get sad people. Sometimes I call these guys.
I have a it's not a video. It's a part of 50 Cent's book.
Oh, God. He's been listening to 50 Cent's audiobook.
It's great.
That's interesting.
No, it's really good.
I can't listen to audiobooks, but okay,
And,
go ahead.
Like, you know,
You just
sometimes I
read them.
sometimes I just I
Not the
don't-
audiobooks, but
I
the books. Like,
right.
just read
That's
books.
the way you said that. So you just read them?
Read the book. No. No, I go and I listen to this specific
Do you though?
passage. Yeah, 100%. I don't read.
This special inquiries.
No, it's special inquiries. I'll give them to you. I don't read. It's an audiobook. I think reading is ridiculous. It's a new
fundamental.
age. It's a new age.
I never have to read
You don't
again.
have to read
Or write script or anything like that.
anything. You can record everything you say nonstop, consistently on
I
your
know, I know.
phone.
Yeah,
your
voice
laptop,
notes.
anywhere.
Yeah, voice notes.
Yo, welcome to 20. Yo, I forgot what year it was.
2024.
Welcome to 2024. But in it, the nigga's just like he's saying I'm more mentally drive than the people I have running with me.
Mm.
When I say I'm gonna go do this, and I'm like, yo, I need y'all to come do it with me, and only one person shows up, but I got a team of 20-something people.
Yeah.
That's why he wait. That's why he where he at.
And I start saying to myself, like, cause you know how I move, I'd be like, Paris, you pussy. You ain't no bitch.
This is a question he asks himself a lot.
Constantly and consistently. Because
You
sometimes
supposed to though.
sometimes
yo,
I
bro.
look at situations and I go, you were pussy.
Bro,
you shouldn't have been
you
pussy, but you were
you
pussy.
But you gotta
But
you
not
gotta
necessarily
know how to park
In
yourself
those,
too.
not necessarily in those same standards where it's like, yo, dealing with other people, basically dealing with self.
Exactly.
Like, yo, you
gotta know.
pussy?
You gotta know when
Yeah.
to
It's
park
you.
yourself. You gotta know when to
It's you.
Do
Bro,
it.
Nah, people.
Or
You gotta
don't
know how.
do it.
A nigga that don't know how to park himself. He got that man. We talk about that man.
Not
got a
speaking on it
problem.
because
That
you know
man
what?
got a
When you
problem.
say park yourself, like we know what you're saying.
Right.
Mhm.
Like the conversation that people they would know. Like
You gotta know when to
There's-
chill
there's-
out. You gotta know when to chill the
exactly.
fuck out.
There's
Context
moments where
clues.
you gotta talk to yourself. If a nigga don't talk to himself, shout out to you, man.
You
Sometimes
liable
I
to.
forget to park myself.
Oh, I know.
I'll admit it.
Nah.
It happens.
I'm an emotional nigga.
If you let your emotions drive you all the
They
time,
don't drive me.
you wouldn't be here.
They don't drive me.
You wouldn't be
I
here.
just said they don't
You
drive
wouldn't be here.
They don't drive him anyway. He don't got a license.
His emotions don't got license.
Yeah, neither does he. That's
Have me be trying low.
oh
He
my!
want me to-
All right, man.
Because
come on.
I'm encouraging him to get his driver's
But this is
license.
not what this is about.
Oh my
We're
god!
gonna push the envelope.
Yeah,
That's not
Um,
where we are.
I don't like-
We're gonna push this driver license envelope.
I don't like the other joints, so we're gonna end it on those. I think those are pretty good. The other ones, I didn't really feel them. But
All right.
and we're also
So what you did? You
hour 40 minutes in.
You clip shit?
Huh? No.
Yeah,